Last week of Hot 2000s event is out with 5 new MSPs. We have goalkeeper, of course, Ed Belfour. We also have NHL 24 legend from the team builders, Patrice Brisebois, we have Dalin, we have Marchenko, and I'm really happy to see that Columbus is getting some love. And we also have Hayduk from Colorado Avalanche. Same as every other event, we also have the cards for objectives, or let's say if you're building a team, and it's led by Luke Robitaille. And look, the Glow's son is back. Nicklas Lindstrom is actually getting an upgrade, so he gets himself an 88 overall card. Of course, it would not be an event without a Sharks player, so Owen Nolan is also here. We have Adam Oates, Sean Hill, Dmitry Varenkov, and also Shane Pinto with Steve Duchesne, Joel Hofer, JJ Moser, Adam Boquist, and Neil Hoglander. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another NHL 25 video. Before we go and break down the content from yesterday, I just want to address something. There's a lot of negativity around this event because, oh my god, the cards are crap, I'm not making it, it's not worth it. I actually think the event is not bad, the timing is bad. Any event you would release after Gallery of Greats cards would never keep up with that because Gallery of Greats cards had a free ability, so any MSP after that really will not gonna match the cards we had before. And also, considering that the Team of the Year is the next event, everyone is saving. If you remove those two events and look at the cards, actually they are not bad. And if you're someone who just picked up the game recently, there are a lot of good choices you can actually make. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Synergies would be checking boost and acceleration boost. The superstar ability is sponge and zone ability light work. He's quite small, so I probably would not recommend using him, but let's say if you're a Dallas Stars fan or you was watching Belfour when you was growing up, no reason why you would not pick up this card. If you look at his stats, then quickness 95 speed, aggression is also decent, same about rebound control. On a paper, not a bad goalkeeper, but we all know how the small goalkeepers play. Considering he's only 6 foot tall, I would probably say he would not save you a lot of games, but at the same time just ignore whatever I'm saying if it's your favorite player. The next one is Rasmus Dahlin. A lot of people already knew he's getting a card at 6'3", 204. With two-way defenseman and power shooting boost, you can boost the shooting, and the shooting in general is good. Even the skating is decent, 92 speed, 92 acceleration with 91 endurance, balance and agility is 90, the hands are okay, and same goes with defensive awareness. Superstar ability will be Seeing Eye, which I actually find very useful for defensemen, and zone ability will be Elite Edges. Elite Edges just play really good. I have this zone ability activated on Victor Hedman, and if let's say you didn't pick him up in the last season, then Rasmus Dahlin is a perfect alternative. Also, he's from Sweden, so pretty much the same card, just a little bit smaller. Then we have a really decent right-handed winger, Kirill Marchenko, with sniping forward and also pinpoint shooting boost. If you activate both synergies, you can see then shooting will be insane, with 91 speed and 91 acceleration, 92 agility and balance, and yes, endurance is only 87, but considering the cards we already seen before, 87 is actually not bad. Unstoppable Force with Schneip, I probably would say Schneip is not really good, and I would only activate Unstoppable Force on him, but at the same time, he is a really good sniper. The hands are also decent, passing and puck control is 92, deking 92 as well, but defensive awareness is quite low. But again, you probably will not pick up Kirill Marchenko just for defensive awareness. And then a lot of people are saying Milan Hayduk is probably the best card released yesterday. I don't know, I think actually maybe not. Yes, he's 6 foot tall, 190, with sniping forward and agility boost. And I think why people think he's the best card is because if you activate the synergies, you can boost the shooting. Agility and balance is 93 and 95, but 93 speed and 93 acceleration with 88 endurance. Not a bad card. If you look at the hands as well, decent, but the defensive and checking stats could possibly be better. Yes, he have 98 durability, and he also have puck on string and make it snappy. I don't know. Is Kirill Marchenko better than Milan Hayduk? In my opinion, yes. And the last MSP from yesterday will be Patrice Brisebois, right-handed defenseman with two-way defenseman and playmaking boost. At 6'2", 196, tape to tape and stick him up. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, endurance is 90, so that's really good if you activate the synergies, and agility is also 94 with synergies activated. Shooting and hands are okay, but that deking 85, I don't know. If you guys remember NHL 24 and his team builder card, it was one of the best cards we had for a very long time. And I actually think the deking stat is very important in NHL video games, so yeah. If you want to shoot the puck from the blue line, absolutely go and pick up this card. But if you, let's say, like to bring the puck into the opponent's zone with a defenseman, I probably would say he's not the right pick. 92 defensive awareness and 92 stick checking as well with synergies activated. The body checking is 90, durability is 97, so that's really good. I just think we probably have a better right-handed defenseman options in the game. And if I would need to pick one player, he probably would not be the one I would pick, as far as you are not, let's say, Montreal Canadian fan, or you are just not fan of the player. And this week's 88, Nicklas Lindstrom at 6'1", 190 with two-way defenseman and playmaking boost. His zone ability will be Born Leader. It's a great card. At 88 overall, the shooting is all 88, the hands are okay, yes, deking is also 83, but I don't know, EA probably just hate the deking stat. But look at the skating stats. Acceleration 89, agility 91 if you activate the sins, balance 90, endurance 90, 92. That's sick. And speed is also decent, 91. And because he received an 88 overall card, you can now also upgrade his hologram icon. And if we look at the stats, I'm actually disappointed again because his hologram icon have worse stats than his 2000s card. The speed is only 90, acceleration is only 88, endurance is also okay, but not as good as, let's say, his 2000s card. The shooting is worse and the hands are worse as well. Like, his hologram icon at 88 overall only have 80 deking, so come on, EA. Don't ask us to spend so much fodder on chase cards when the chase cards are worse than actual cards. It just proves the point which I was making earlier in the year, where the cards are good, don't take me wrong, but at the same time, the cards they're releasing to upgrade these players probably will be better. But he does have a quick pick, so quick pick is, in my opinion, better ability. So, I don't know. If you have Nicklas Lindstrom, you can finally upgrade his card, but if you, let's say, pulled his 88 overall 2000s event card, you probably would enjoy that more. Another card to highlight from yesterday's release is this Luke Robitaille at 88, and to be honest, probably the best card released, because sniping forward and power shooting boost. If you activate both synergies, look at the shooting stats. This guy definitely will not miss it. 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 87 endurance, and balance 88 with agility 95. The hands are also decent at 90 deking, 95 offensive awareness, and hand-eye passing and puck control all at 90s. And if you can activate, let's say, gold wheels on Luke Robitaille, this card will be insane. And yes, I know we have a lot of good left-handed wingers, but if you pull this player, let's say, in a pack as untradeable, or you go and risk it for that B&D version, then you definitely will not regret getting this card. If you look at this week's Sharks player, Owen Nolan, with power forward and deking boost, like to see that his slapshot accuracy and slapshot power is 93, and also wrist shot accuracy and wrist shot power is decent. The skating stats could potentially be better, but he's quite a big guy. The hands are also good because he have 89 deking if you activate the deking boost. Zone ability will be close quarters, so on a paper, not a bad card. If you're a Sharks fan, you probably would like to pick up this card, and potentially he will score a lot of goals for you. Another interesting card released yesterday is this Adam Oates, just because he have playmaking forward and deking boost, but without any synergies activated, he already have 92 face-off stats, so this is a really decent card if you're just starting out. The hands are good, the shooting for his overall are also good, and even considering he's only at 87, even his skating stats are good. His zone ability will be tape to tape, so also not bad. And yes, I know he's not making a lot of people teams, but this is what I said about these cards. They're basically there to complete the objectives, or if you are having a team. And if, let's say, you're doing a Washington Capitals team, this card is actually decent. If we go over to the objectives, then pretty much same as previous week. By completing everything, you get a free 86 overall 2000s player, which will be untradeable, but you can save it for team of the year, or you can just use it if you're starting out. You get to get stick checks, complete perfect one-timer shots, get assists, score goals, and complete 25 games. And if you win one shootout game, you get yourself a random B&D 84 overall card to help you with objectives. The most easiest way, as always, is to stack your team with event players and go and play squad battles. And let's say if you're grinding these squad battle objectives anyway, then why not to try and do two things at the same time? There's some slight changes to the moments this week, because by getting hits with any player 7 times, you get one random 82 overall player, and then you need to get stick lifts with Brisebois. And to be honest, this was the hardest challenge I played, or maybe I'm just bad. I couldn't get the stick lifts. I have to lock the player and basically try multiple times until I get it done. But it's probably just me. Then you have to make passes with Dalin, which was super easy. Just pass the puck on the blue line and you get one silver arena. Like, why, EA? Then you have to score one goal with Marchenko and you get a random 82 overall player. And then what I like about the last moment is that you don't need to score 3 goals. You just need to get 3 points. So that was quite easy. Basically, pass the puck to your defenseman, go D to D and score a goal. That was the most easiest way to actually get it done. If you're struggling and let's say AI is too aggressive, try to do that twice and then just go for that empty net point. So pretty much same drill as every other event. By completing all the objectives, you get yourself some collectibles and also an 86 overall card to help, let's say, if you want to make one of the MSPs. And also same thing in moments. In moments, you only get yourself 184, but that 84 can be used to trade in, let's say, 3 84s for 186. If you're saving for team of the year, I probably would not do any of that. I would just save that 84, save that 86, even those 82s. But if any of these players are your favorite players, ignore whatever I'm saying. If any of these players are making your team better right now, then absolutely go and make them. What I like to see is that EA went back to the 41 collectible in the wildcard. So by completing every single tier, and it will probably take you around 2.5 hours at max, you'll end up with 41 collectible. So considering we are getting 15 in objectives and 41 in wildcard, that's actually quite good. Because you would end up with 56 in total, and you can also open the daily pack in the store where you get yourself another 5 collectibles each day. And if you do that every single day, that's additional 35 collectibles. So you would end up this event this week with 91 collectible, and those 91 collectibles can be used for a lot of things. But the only sad news is that the mascots are back. I actually enjoyed when we could use the MSPs and try them out. I don't mind the trees, I don't mind any of that stuff, but like playing with mascots feels like hot Rush all over again, and I was never a fan of Hot Rush. But hey, I need 41 collectibles, so I'll still get it done, but definitely not a fan of it. So if you want to go and make any of the MSPs, week 1 or week 2, you have to go to the sets, and the cost is the same as it was before, 386 plus event cards, plus 286 any other cards. If you want to get every single MSP from week 2, for example, you have to trade in 389 plus overall cards. They can be MSPs or any card, and you will get yourself 2 untradeable MSPs back and 3 B&D versions of the MSP. So basically it's a choice pack and you pick whoever you want. Something I said already last week, and if you really want to go and make this set, make sure that the B&D options you are picking are the cards you want to use the longest, because you will not be able to trade them in. Always pick the untradables, the ones you will after be able to trade in any set, so it means you don't really want to use those cards. And every single time, if this is something they're gonna add every single event, I probably would suggest then as an untradable you always pick a goalie, and then any other card you really have no interest of using for a long time. And then let's talk about the collectibles. With 91 collectibles, what I would suggest you do, I probably would suggest you use those 91 collectibles on 2 483 plus overall sets, because firstly you can pull something really good like MSP or any other card, because this is not an event card, you can pull anything in the game, and if you would not pull anything you can actually use in your team, you would end up with 883 plus overall cards after this event. So firstly it would help you with the team of the year, and we know that team of the year have a lot of confusions this year because they changed the format, they changed when they're releasing it, how they're releasing it, and they also are bringing nominees back, which, don't worry, will not be the only way how you can make team of the year cards, because EA did confirm that yesterday the nominees will only be used for us to, let's say, have a discount as in prior years when we was able to trade in X Factors for a cheaper version of the team of the year card. Still, it's not quite clear what they meant with an upgrading that team of the year card, or will there be multiple versions of team of the year cards, because who really knows what EA is doing. But at the same time they confirmed that we will find out more about the team of the year event probably on Tuesday next week, so keep an eye out on their socials, and as soon as I will have more information about team of the year I also will make a video about it. So don't worry, if you think that you don't know anything about team of the year, you're not alone. I don't think anyone really understands team of the year event this year. But if we go back to the event from yesterday, then yes, this would be my suggestion you use your collectibles on. As far as you really don't want to make any of the MSPs, for example, just to help your team or make your team better. EA also brought back the team builder packs, which I would not recommend opening right now, because we probably will not see the new team builders until, I don't know, mid-Feb, end of Feb, maybe even early March, because that's how they usually release them. And yes, it's cool that you can go and make yourself a team builder card a little bit cheaper, or maybe not cheaper, but at least faster. But everyone is saving for team of the year, so if you have any coins or you have at least smallest interest in team of the year event, don't waste your coins, just wait, they will definitely release them again. And the last thing I want to look at is this Anthony Cirelli at 99 overall. So we have a second 99 overall card in hat, and I don't really know, was he upgraded yesterday or before? I just probably missed it. If you look at the stats, everything is 99 except the endurance, and the synergies basically are pointless. Only maybe to boost the endurance stat you can get face-off boost, deking boost, and two-way forward boost. Superstar abilities will be quick draw, elite ages, no contest, tape to tape, and close quarters. This card is insane. At 99 face-off, 99 speed, 99 everything. If you was lucky and pulled him, let's say, as your B&D, or you went and traded in 40 collectibles for this card, you definitely are laughing now. Because I know for people who have this 99 overall Colton Parayko, they're saying it's a cheat code. I was not lucky and I didn't make any of these cards, so now I'm regretting and crying every single night. But you know, maybe next year I will be smarter and actually will believe what the community tells me to do. So yeah, I don't think it's a bad event. I just think the timing is really bad. The cards in general are not bad. There is a lot of players to choose from. All these players are actually usable, so I cannot say a single card will be like, you know what, nah. It's not like Repo with a 91 overall and what, like 83 speed or something like that. These MSPs would make your team better. But if you're playing from day one, you probably already have a stack team with multiple hologram icons, multiple X-Factor captains, and also a lot of fantasy cards. So I understand why people are saying that these cards are meh, because they're not making their team. But if you picked up the game in December, or I don't know, maybe a few months after it was released, those cards are not bad. Like Dalin is definitely a usable card, same about Marchenko and even Hayduk. Is week 2 better than week 1? I think they're pretty similar, so I cannot really say that week 1 or week 2 is better. All those cards are okay, they're nothing spectacular, and I don't know, I probably would not say a single card is like an S tier, but there is definitely a lot of A tier cards. Let me know down in the comment sections below. Are you making any MSPs from this event, week 1 or week 2, or you're just saving everything from Team of the Year? Also, what do you think about all the changes in Team of the Year event this year? Not that we know a lot, but we definitely know that this will not be our standard Team of the Year event, because there will be definitely something EA will change. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's video, have a good one, and see you on the ice.